What is up, YouTube? Bobbles and Ball Cards back with another video. I know, guys, you can go ahead, yell at me down in the comments, and I deserve every bit of it. I was doing so well, keeping on pace, getting up multiple videos a week, and then I've slacked off. I do have a reason. You can call it a reason, excuse, whatever. But I do apologize. This is coming into the busy season for my reselling business, and I was really putting my head down, trying to get my listings back up. A lot of stuff had sold over the winter months, and my listing number had dropped a bit. I like to take December light. That way I get kind of a break before heading into the new year. I wanted to get, a lot of the back stock of inventory. I wanted to try to get it up, either moved along or sold or whatever. And so I was really putting my head down doing that. And then out of nowhere, I started dealing with an issue in my neck that went down to my arm. It was so bad, it's a pinched nerve. It was bad to where I couldn't really even sit in this chair. So therefore, I could not record a video. I didn't want to sit in this chair. It was putting pressure on my back up into my neck. I still am dealing with a little bit of pain and discomfort in my arm, but it is getting better. And so I wanted to get back on and get back into doing videos and everything. So hopefully you accept the apology and we'll move along. I'm going to show some cards today that I've gotten in the mail. These are all PC cards. That's really all I buy is just stuff from my collection. One of them, though, is a card that we've kind of chatted about over on the podcast. I've probably mentioned it before that I've wanted one, but it is a 2008 National Treasures Joe Flacco RPA out of 99. It is in an SGC 8 with a 10 auto, and I wanted to share that one first because I want to go over to this screen here, and I want to give a little bit of a story to this. So I have been debating looking to buy a Flacco, but I was trying to figure out, did I want the National Treasures or did I want the Exquisite? Did I just want to go and buy the Contenders rookie auto? Which direction did I want to go? I didn't think that Flacco was going to be coming back playing football, and so I thought I had time to, pick a nice patch, find the price that I wanted to be at, that sort of thing, decide and make sure it was what I wanted. However, on December 14th of 2023, Flacco signs with the Cleveland Browns. Now, that date is very important because we're going to go over here to Terapeak. Shout out to the podcast. We talked about Terapeak. I had a very passionate discussion about it. We're going to go over here to Terapeak. But let's keep that December 14th date in mind. So we can see here, this one here was a BGS 10, so we're going to omit it because it was a pristine. But on December 2nd, that one sold for $815. On December 17th, we had a sale here of $199 on a raw copy, a PSA 9 on the 28th, so 2 weeks after the initial signing of Flacco to the Browns. A PSA 9 sold for $500. Now, if you don't remember, Flacco started putting up these crazy numbers. Nobody expected him, 400 plus yards, multi-touchdown games, and he took, of all teams, the Cleveland Browns to the playoffs. This caused a bit of wacko for Flacco hysteria, and it transferred over into his cards. You can see here, there was a raw copy that sold for $400, a 9.5 BGS for $800, which I think that one might have been down here. Let's see, 5551 and then 5551. Yeah, so in October 31st, this card here sold for $158.50, and somebody decided to put it up for $800 here, and they made a hefty profit. Okay, so December 28th, so less than 2 months, this person flipped this card from $158 to $800. Here's a PSA 10 that did 1,000. Now, I want you to keep this number in mind, 8056, $1,000. Here's a PSA 10 for 900, and this might actually, almost looks the same as that one, but I don't believe so. I think they're a little bit different. But anyway, I want you to definitely keep this 8056 in mind, because we've seen this person flip from 158.50 and they got 800. This $1,000 one, we're just going to go ahead and fast forward up here, because it just sold, this 8056, for $336. So that person went the opposite direction. We had one person that went from 158.50 and sold for 800. Another person bought at 1,000, and now the card is selling at 336. That shows how quickly things can flip-flop. One person in 2 months made a very nice come up, and then, a year later, just over a year and a half later, another person takes a big loss. Now you can see mine is right here. I paid $112.50. That was a perfect price. I actually was figuring that they were going to be about $150, maybe $180-ish to get a copy of this. And you can go back here and look, like $100, $120, $175, and then there was that $158.50. That goes back to 2022. So I was figuring, right around probably $150, $175 range. I got it for $112.50. I didn't know if the guy was actually going to ship it, because he had it set up as a 99-cent starting bid auction or best offer. I sent him what I felt was a very fair offer. I did expect a counter, of a little bit more, but if it was within reason, I would have went ahead and took it and moved along. Instead, he counters me at $550. I laughed, because I knew there was no way this card was anywhere close to $550. But I didn't know if he was going to ship it, because I ended up winning the auction so low. I figured he might have canceled it or something. However, he did ship it. I did get it. So props to him for coming through on the deal. But I realized why he wanted $550. This is the same card right here. You can see the patch and everything has that little bit of wrinkle in the patch. It is the same identical card. And you can see that he paid $411 on January 9th, plus the grading fee and all of that. So that 550 number, he was probably just trying to escape even on this card, is what he was hoping to do after fees. Instead, he also took a $300+ loss. So not quite as much as this PSA 10, $600+ loss. But I am happy to get the card. Now, one thing that I want to mention again on this $411, I'm going to show you guys all of these other cards that came in the mail, but I want to keep in mind, I paid less for everything that you're going to see than the buyer paid just for that, or the seller paid just for that Flacco at $411. Everything I'm about to show you cost me like $50 less than what he paid. So this is a scenario, and I also want to point out a card that I did not have patience on. I did not wait, and I'm curious to see how that works in the end. But first up I'm going to show is a Jason Robertson. This is the Skybox Rubies. I showed you guys the Prospect Rubies, and I seen this one pop up. I got it for $34.99 plus shipping, I think it was, somewhere in there. And it is numbered out of 50. There's only 2 PSA 9s, none graded higher on that. This is something I had never seen before. It's a flagship card, but it is framed. I did not know that they ever did the cards framed like this. But it's a Taylor 2015 Topps rookie, and it's numbered out of 20, number 2 of 20 for the Michael Taylor. Another one of Taylor. This is a members only Stadium Club. Now, when I think members only, I think back to like 92 with the Shaq Beam team members only, and they were like a set and everything. I had never seen this card, so I did a little bit of research. I got it super cheap, like $5 or something like that. But I did not realize, and I don't know if the seller realized, these are limited to 7 copies. So they're not serial numbered or anything, but when you pull them up on like Trading Card Database or do some research on the 2015 Stadium Club members only, they're limited to 7 copies. So that was a cool one to find. Next up is the EX01 EX Chad Johnson or Ocho Cinco rookie autograph. This is one that I have tried to win in an auction a couple times and I lost out on every single time. They're serial numbered to 1250, but it's kind of like PMGs where only a certain amount are actually autographed. I don't remember the number on the Chad. It's somewhere around 100 roughly that are signed. The rest are just base card. But it's one that I've wanted for a while. I've tried winning on a couple auctions, always lost. Actually benefited me because I got this one cheaper than those auctions went for. So I came out ahead on that. This last card, this is from the new EX2000 hockey product. And this is one that I did not wait on. Now, I love EX, but I'm not excited about the hockey product. There's some inserts, there's some cards in there that I like, but the product price and the return overall just is not there. I don't feel like it condones the price tag. I feel the quality of the cards, you can tell right there a bit on how they did a shoddy job on cutting around the player and stuff. I don't think it's a product that's worth the box price. So when I seen this come up, this is the Gold All Access Credentials, and it's numbered out of 10. It's 10 of 10. When I seen this one pop up, I was like, you know what? I don't know how much of this product's going to even be opened, honestly. I don't know how long it'll take for another 10 to hit the market. I don't know what the person would want for it. This one was on auction. So I went ahead, rode the auction out, and I got that for $73 plus shipping and everything. Now, like I said, everything there, 6 cards for my PC, all low numbered. The highest numbered one actually is the Chad, really. All of that I got for about probably roughly $50 less than that seller of the Flacco paid when he bought the Flacco raw. So I think that's an awesome deal. I got 6 really nice cards adding to my PC players, and I'm really excited about that. I have some more coming that I've picked up, some nice inserts and other low numbered stuff that I'm having a lot of fun hunting down my PC guys, and just finding cool stuff like this. You really have to dive deep. Like, I was not searching for 2015 Topps framed Michael Taylor. I was honestly searching everything. Just sometimes I would just type in the player's name and just go through and start scrolling, have something on in the background, and I'll just be looking through and see what I find. And that's where I come up with stuff sometimes. And it's really awesome to be able to find things sometimes really cheap, even though to others it might be like, well, it's Michael Taylor, big whoop. But when it's a PC guy and I can find something like that I've never seen before, or that numbers only, I've never seen that before, and be able to come across it and be able to secure it and add it to the collection, that gets me really excited. The Robertson knocking out the 10 of 10 already, the credentials, the only one lower numbered is the 101. So to secure the 10 already, that's pretty awesome. So I'm excited about it. I do apologize. I'm glad to be back and doing videos for you guys. Comment down below. Have you had any cool pickups? What did you think on the pricing of this stuff? But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Appreciate all of you. As always, stay safe, stay healthy. And until the next video, I'm out.